Okay, in this video, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do the assignment project FS1. We're going to be doing the floor joist in Fusion 360. So let's get started. So this is what we're going to end up by the end of this lesson, actually with the title block. Okay, so if you haven't already, go ahead and click on new project and create a new project, rename it CEA, and then double click on it. And then inside this new project, go ahead and create a new folder. Okay. And in that new folder, rename it Food Shack. Now for third period, you're going to be 2x6. Fourth period, we're going to do 2x4. But in any case, double click in the folder, right? Name it Food Shack folder. Okay. So this one is for third period. So you should have an untitled file like this. Okay. So in one of the handouts, we're going to go ahead and start with the floor joist, which is this one right here. Okay. It's going to be 48 by 96. And instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these horizontal components, we're gonna do 6. Okay. So it's going to be just a little bit different. Okay. So go ahead, open up Fusion, and I'm going to go ahead and name this file. Okay. Go ahead and name your file floor joist. Okay. I'm going to name this third period 2x6. Okay. Okay. So again, we're going to be looking at this as a reference. Okay. 48 by 96. Okay. So what I'm going to do on Fusion 360 is I'm going to close this data panel so you can see we have more room here. Okay. I'm going to go click on new sketch, click on the bottom plane, click on 2-point rectangle. And again, I always start at the origin and then I'm going to go out. Okay. 96 inches, hit the tab button, and 48. Okay. So that's my sketch there. I'm going to click on finish sketch. Okay. Zooming in. All right. And then I'm going to right click inside the sketch and I'm going to click on extrude. Okay. I'm going to go up. This is going to be 0.5 inches. Okay. So now, let me do that again. Okay. With a sketch, I forgot to show you it in the sketch, right click, I'm going to extrude and I'm going to make this 0.5 inches. But before I hit OK, I'm going to make sure that the operation is new component. Okay. See how I have join, cut, intersect, new body. We're going to hit new component because this is going to be our first new component. Okay. So I should have component 1 right here. So I'm going to double click inside. I'm going to go ahead and name this 0.5 inches, right? 0.5 quotation with the X, which is going to be by, so it's going to be 0.5 inches by 48 inches by 96 inches. And I'm going to go ahead and name this temporary base. Okay. Just so we can have something to start, because this isn't really part of the floor joist, just so we have something to draw against. Okay. So that's our first component. Now we're going to make it smaller. So now we're going to draw on this 48 by 96. Okay. So we're going to draw this first right here. Okay. The 2 floor joist sides, the 96 inches and 96 inches, just like that. Okay. So here I'm going to click on the front plane. Okay. And I'm going to zoom right in because I want to make sure that I get the corner correctly. All right. So I'm going to click on create sketch, click on that plane, great. Click on 2-point rectangle and then zoom in, right? Make sure I got this corner. I want this corner, inside corner right there. Then I'm going to go diagonal. Okay. So since we're using 2x6 boards, 2x6 is really 1.5 by 5.5. So here for this, for the length, we're going to type in 5.5 by 1.5. Okay, see that? Then I'm going to hit finish sketch, click on the home button, and then we're going to extrude out all the way out to 96 inches. So I'm going to right click inside, right click inside the sketch. And then I'm going to click on extrude. And then again, make sure you change the operation to new component and then which direction we're going. So we're going this way. So that's going to be negative 96. Okay. Remember operation new component, hit OK. Okay. Just like that. So I would, you know what? Let's see how that looks from the top. Okay, perfect. See how it matches? I just want to make sure that it's exactly 96 inches. From here, it kind of didn't look like it. Okay, so I'm going to click on this component, double click. I'm going to go ahead and change the name again. Okay, we're going to change the name as we go. So this is going to be a 2x6, okay, which is the actual. I'm not going to put the quotation marks because it really isn't 2x6. So I'm going to put 2x6 by 96 inches. Okay, and I'm going to name this floor joist. It's like that. Okay, enter. And now before I continue, I'm going to go click on modify, right? I have this highlighted. I'm going to click on modify. I'm just going to change the physical material just so we can see the contrast and colors. And you guys will understand in a second, right? I'm going to pick cherry right there. Okay. And now I'm going to use the move copy tool to create this is left side, create the right side of joist here. So I'm going to go click on here, click on this floor joist, click the move copy icon, check create copy, and then then I'm going to grab the arrow here. Let me move this over. Make sure that it's going to go exactly on that corner, right? So if I go this way, 48 is too far. 46 is not far enough. Let's see what 47 looks like. 47 is too far. I think it's 46.5. There you go, 46.5, hit enter, okay? So now I have my two 96-inch panels for the floor joist, okay? So now we're going to add the, we did the horizontal panels, now we're gonna do the vertical ones here, okay? So on here, I'm gonna click on the front again. Okay, oh, looked like it was too far over. So I'm gonna place it right here, right on the inside corner, this whole length, which I believe is about 45 inches, okay? So I'm gonna go create, sketch, okay? Click on this plane, okay? And then I'm gonna click on 2-point rectangle. Again, zooming in, because I want this inside corner. Then I'm gonna go up the same distance, which should be, I'm gonna hit tab, 5.5 up here and over here. Zoom in, click, okay. So I want this distance to be 45. Is that right? 46. Okay, 46 is too big. See that 46 is too big? So I believe it's 45 inches. Okay. Hit finish sketch. Here's a home view. Now I'm going to extrude that 1.5 inches. Okay. So I'm going to left click on here, then right click, extrude. And again, make sure that you click new component as the operation, because we're going to go this way. So if I'm going this way, it's going to be negative 1.5. Okay. See that? So we have the one short joist over here. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead. All right. I'm going to rename this 2x6 by 45 inches. Still the floor joist. Okay. All right. So now we're going to add 5 more copies of this, but this time, instead of using the move copy tool, I'm going to add, I'm going to use the pattern tool, but oh, wait, let me click on here again. I'm going to go and color, change the physical properties and make it pine. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and modify, click on physical materials. And then let's make this pine. It's a little bit lighter. So that way you can see the contrast and colors. All right. So if I click on this, right, if I click on the home, the front tab, I can see that I want to make sure that it lines up correctly, that it doesn't go too far or there's no gaps, right? If I zoom in all the way, there's no gaps here, right? Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to add 5 more of these boards for 45-inch boards all the way across. Okay. So this time I'm going to create. I'm going to click on pattern, rectangular pattern, right? Just like we did with the bookcase. All right. I'm going to click on suppress. Okay. And then here, all right. Make sure you click on components. Okay. Right. It's asking what object you want to select. I'm going to select this object, right? Which direction you want to go. I'm going to go this direction. And then how many do I want? We're going to do 6, right? So I'm going to type in 6. and then click this arrow, and I should have 5 more show up, right? So let's go up here. Let me click on the top view, right? I want to make sure, right? If I go here, 95 is too far. See how 95 is just a little too far? I believe it's 94.5. There you go, 94.5. Hit okay. All right. So that's our floor joist, okay? See that? So if you look at it, it should be flush on every side. You shouldn't see anything sticking out, right? If you look, this is our temporary base, okay? It should look nice and even on all sides, okay? Now we can do the drawing now. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and do the subfloor, because there's going to be a floor that goes on top of this, okay? So I'm going to click on the top view, okay? And I'm going to go create, sketch, okay? I'm going to click on, okay, let me click. I'm going to click on this one of these boards here. Any one of this board or this board will be fine, but I'm going to click on this board, okay? And then I'm going to click on 2-point rectangle, and then let's go in closer, okay? Because I want to hit this corner. We're going to do 48 by 96 again, right? Go all the way up across. Okay, this is going to be actually not, it's going to be, yeah, it needs to be 96, right? This number here, tab 96. And then if I hit tab again, it should be 48 down here, 48 by 96. See that? I'm going to hit finish sketch. Okay. Click on the top view. Now click, I'm going to click on here. It's just a sketch, right? Can't really see it until you left click on it. Then I'm going to right click, and then I'm going to extrude. Okay, make sure you click on new component. We're going to extrude 0.5, okay, as the subfloor. See that? It so should cover it. So if I look at it from the top, oh, that doesn't look right. Right, see how it's sticking up? Get this way. See, it looks like it's not. I need to move it over. Right, let's measure it. Inspect, measure. From this corner, goes over to this corner. 46. Oh, see, it's supposed to be 48. Okay. So I'm missing an inch and a half, so I can fix that really quick. Okay, so I'm gonna click on the home view. Actually, let me turn it around. Let's see. Turning it around, right? See how it's not, it doesn't cover all the way. I'm gonna click on this face right here. I'm gonna extrude 1.5. There we go. All right, so now it should fit. Okay, there you go. See that? So now it looks, okay. So now I'm going to double click on here. So this is going to be 0.5 inches by 48, just like our temporary base, okay? 0.5 inches by 48 inches by 96 inches. Okay, this is going to be called the subfloor. Okay. All right, see that? So you can't really see it. You can't see the joist underneath. So what you can do, what I'm going to do, okay, now we're going to do the drawing, is I'm going to turn the visibility off. I'm just going to turn the, right, click on the eye, right? You turn the eye, click on the eye, it disappears, but it's just hidden. Okay. So go ahead and turn off the visibility, but we know it's there. Okay. This is for the subfloor, because we're going to do the drawing next. Okay. And then you can turn the visibility off of the temporary base too, okay? Because we're going to do the drawing just based on this floor joist, okay? So go ahead and save it if you have it already. Name this as floor joist. Now I'm going to design, drawing from design, okay? And then if you haven't, you can choose the A-size title block template, CEA, hit okay. Wait for that to process, okay? Oh, let me do that again. Okay, design, drawing from design, A-size title block, the CEA, hit okay. Let that process. Okay, and so what you want to do is here with the drawing view window, before you click on anything, click the orientation to the top. Change the, you can leave the style like this, visible edges, or, which is the wireframe. And then change the scale from mine default to 1 to 40, change it to 1 inch to 1 foot. Okay. And there it is right there. And just hit OK. All right. If it doesn't move, there it goes. Hit OK. And then, all right, it's not fitting vertically. So I'm going to go ahead and click the modify tool right here where it says rotate. Right. Click on it. And then I'm going to click the rotate icon right here. Right. And then, oops, let's do that again. Yeah, let's go like this. Okay. Hit OK. And then I'm going to move it, kind of center it. Okay. So now what you're going to do, okay, this edge will disappear. For some reason it shows, but I know that once we're done dimensioning, that this disappears. I wish it was gone now. Okay. So what you're going to do is dimension it, and then we'll print this out. So there goes my mouse. Okay. So I'm going to, oh, here you go. Dimension, linear dimension. Okay. And I'm going to grab the outside corners, right? I'm going to make sure that this says 96. Click on this corner. Click on the outside corner. There you go, 96 inches. And then I'm going to click on this outside corner. This side corner. That should say 48. Perfect. And then here, okay, I want to make sure this is 45 because I want to see that. You show it to me. Click on this corner here. This corner here. Whoop. Should say 45. See that? Okay. And then also, because, right, because 1.5 plus 1.5 is 3, plus 45 makes 48 inches. Okay. So now what you can do, go ahead and save it, right? It's going to be called floor joist drawing. Okay. And then you're going to file print. Okay. You're going to print it to this printer here, or whatever your computer says. I think it's PRI S4. Okay. Print it out and then show it to me. Then I will hand you your supplies. Okay. But for now, okay, you're just going to leave this as floor joist. Okay. In the data panel, when we continue for the next video, we're going to put the two short walls up. Okay.